after hearing about police pursuits for criminals and their possible impact on innocent bystanders, a Western North Carolina man is taking action. News 4's Mike McCormick tonight with what one inventor hopes will be a life-saving idea.
I'm just the kind of person, when I see a problem, I think there's got to be a solution.
Steve Tiemeyer is an inventor who loves cars, and by combining both his passions, he believes he can combat what he calls a big problem, the tragic results of police chases.
It's a tragedy because every week that goes by, there's another 1 or 2 people killed or seriously injured.
Tiemeyer's plan is still in development, but he gave us a basic demonstration in his Hendersonville driveway. He calls it the Pursuit Terminator. The idea involves a wrap that sticks to the front of a vehicle covering the grille. It prevents air from getting inside and ultimately makes the engine overheat, which then brings the vehicle to a stop.
While you're actually going through that process, the steering, braking, and all your motor functions, motor-driven functions, continue to operate properly.
Tiemeyer says the typical solution is to destroy a car's tires, which sometimes makes it lose control.
I'd never heard of anyone approaching the cooling part of the engine.
His photos and sketches show how the product could be deployed. Law enforcement would have a device permanently set up overhead at intersections or hanging beneath bridges or overpasses. Then the wrap would be released by remote, and it would be up to an officer to steer the fleeing driver into the wrap.
The dispatcher would know where these systems are.
Right now, Tiemeyer is looking for investors, and he's working on engineering the wrap to make it stand up to the challenge.
It is a time-sensitive issue. Since I originally came up with the concept, about 1,500 people have died that didn't need to die.
Getting a chase to wrap up without taking a life with it. Mike McCormick, WYFF News 4, Hendersonville.
And Steve Tiemeyer plans to introduce the Pursuit Terminator to law enforcement from the Carolinas next week.